into the arena. My name is Mike McKenzie, and with me today is Luke Cook. Welcome back, Luke.
Thank you for having me again, Mike.
Exciting weight divisions today, Luke, with the Olympic categories.
Yeah, 68 is obviously a highlight of any Taekwondo enthusiasts' competition day, week, especially with Servet Tazagol, the Olympic champion in action, and my own boy F-67kg.
And then obviously we've got the females in the 67 kilograms. We've got Paige McPherson, the Olympic bronze medalist, is taking part in that one.
And the Olympic self-medalist, I think, lines up for the other semi.
Yes, she does, sorry. Impressive seeing the referees coming in now.
Very apt choice of music for him, I think, with Star Wars.
A little bit ominous, eh, from a coach's point of view. You see the schedule starting off with the women's minus 67 kilogram division.
Good evening, Chelabins! Добрый вечер, Chelabins! Welcome to the 22nd World Taekwondo Federation World Championships being held here in Russia for the very first time. And day 4, evening 4, the semi-finals of Chelabins 2015 is now live. Добро пожаловать на 22-й чемпионат мира по тэквондо, который впервые проходит в России. Приближается к концу третий день соревнований. И совсем скоро мы проведем 4 полуфинальных и 2 финальных поединка на звание чемпионов мира. We have over 1,000 athletes here in Russia from 139 countries. We have world champions and we also have Olympic champions. And tonight we'll crown 2 brand new world champions. В чемпионате участвует более 1000 спортсменов из 139 стран. Олимпийские чемпионы и чемпионы мира борются за звание одного из 16 новых чемпионов мира. И вчера мы уже узнали имена 2 новых чемпионов. Last night we crowned 2 new world champions from Korea, Min Ah, and also from the Islamic Republic of Iran, Masoud Haji Zavareh. Well, Wednesday evening we had 2 new world champions, again from the Islamic Republic of Iran, Fazab Ashur Zadeh Halal, and from Thailand we crowned Panipak Wongpata Panakit. Вчера чемпионами мира стали спортсмен из Кореи Хамин А, спортсмен из Ирана Мусат Хаджи Заварех. В среду, 13 мая, чемпионами стали Фарзаб Ашур Задех Фалем из Ирана и Панипак Вонг Патанакит из Таиланда. So, to tonight, our semi-finals. Paige McPherson from the United States of America. We've got a few in. Against Chang Chia from Chinese Taipei. Catherine Dumar from Colombia. Against the Olympic silver medalist Nur Tatar from Turkey. Olympic and European champion, also from Turkey, Servet Tazagol. Against the Korean Shin Dong-yeon. And wait for it, Chelabins. Here we go. Jose Antonio Lizalo Ancicia from Spain. Against, from the Russian Federation, Alexei Denishenko! Сегодня в полуфинальных поединках участвуют Пейдж Макферсон, США, Чуан Чиа из китайского Тайбэя, Катрин Думар из Колумбии против серебряной медалистки Олимпийских игр Нур Татар из Турции, чемпионка Европы Чамп Сервет Тюзгюль из Турции, Син Тонцун из Кореи. И это еще не все. Четвертый в мировом рейтинге Хосе Антонио Розалия Атенсия из Испании против спортсмена из России, 11-го в мировом рейтинге Алексея Денисенко.
We're almost ready for our first semi-final. So come on, Chelevins, make some noise!
Мы начинаем!
All right, the event's about to get underway. We can see the international referees have made their way to the side of the court. From our vantage point, we can see that the athletes are in the holding area and about to come through. In blue, we have the Olympic bronze medalist, Paige McPherson of the USA. In red, Chuang Chai, world silver medalist from Chinese Taipei. Asian Games champion. She'll be looking to go one step better at this championships here in Russia in Chelyabinsk 2015. Just making the introductions now. On the way through to the this semi-final, Paige McPherson defeated world number one Ellen Johansson. A little bit of a surprise upset as Ellen's been performing so well this year. So what do you think, Luke? Who's the call? So your prediction?
My first, I think we're going to see USA progress to their first final. They've been blacked out at the last two World Championships, no medals for them in 2011 or 13. But with a new drive, a new direction sort of underneath their new head coach, Patrice Remarque, I think it's going to be them making their first final. Obviously Paige still remains with her club coach, Juan Marino, of peak performance in Miami.
I think actually watching her in the qualifying heats, she did look the strongest I've ever seen her, including the Olympics. So she's definitely a girl on a mission there.
She goes by the nickname McFierce. Anyone who goes by the name McFierce, even if they are American, is definitely to be feared.
Well, a Taipei athlete's not going to be intimidated. She's got quite a good results record this year. And last year she was the Asian champion at -62, so she's moved up to the Olympic category now, 67s.
She's been a strong contender in the Grand Prix in her own right as well. I remember her being in the, I think it was the final of the very first Grand Prix in Manchester.
That's right, she took silver there in 2013.
Это полуфинал в женской весовой категории до 67 килограммов.
You can see the international referees are in position. Young chap's trying to give him some directions.
In blue, chum from the United States of America, Paige McPherson.
Спортсменка в синем из Соединенных
So the Taipei athlete there's got a slight height advantage.
In red, home from Chinese Taipei, Chuan Chi.
And for anybody who's been following the competition over the last few days, we had a coaches meeting earlier today, and the coaches have been cautioned that if the players are holding and do what we'd be calling a rabbit kick or a monkey climbing kick, any of these close PSS points, then they will be penalised. So that might affect some of the performance of the players. We don't normally see it so much in these weight categories, but overall in the championships, the coaches have been said, look, these are not strong enough kicks. We're going to be penalised if you're holding beforehand. So let's hope that we see less of those in the next few days worth of competition. Transmitters have been in place in the PSS. So Paige McPherson's coach there, Juan Marino, Olympian himself. Chuang Shijie, she won the Grand Prix back in China in Suzhou last year. I think watching the performances, I'd say Taipei's slightly the favourite on this one. I know that Paige has been coming in strong and, you know, she performed well at this championships, but the height advantage, and I think a little bit of the ring craft, from what I remember, gives the Taipei girl a bit of an advantage. We'll see. I might be proven wrong.
Yeah, I don't think many people really expected to see Paige come past Ellen. Obviously, Ellen was the world #1 coming into the tournament. She had some good form, and most people would have predicted to see Sweden in these stages, but Paige has come through. But I still think she's going to, using the confidence of beating Ellen, I think she can overcome the Taipei athlete here.
Right, we'll see. We'll have a small wager on that. So we're about to get this match underway. 3 rounds of 2 minutes. If it's a tied score at the end of it, we play golden point, and the first one to score wins. Chuang Shijie from Taipei in red, Paige McPherson from the United States of America in blue. Nice back kick attempt there by McPherson. It's good to see that they're already starting with a wider arsenal of kicks. Both looking in for the opening, coming off the front leg to start off with. McPherson's quite distinctive style. She leans quite a way back, trying to get out of range. Chuang has got that leg length advantage.
She seems to have more of a physical advantage as well. She looks a lot bigger in her frame. Power, she can use more power to overcome Paige. Wear her down, tire her out, and maybe pick off some points.
Both working off the front leg to start off with, as we expected. Paige is sometimes going higher. Change of stance there. The Taipei athlete Mark, she's switching now.
Just using that front leg just to judge the distance, maybe push their opponent off balance, look for that opening.
I think we have seen that in more or less every final in this first minute or so of the first round, where the players are just trying to weigh each other up, neither want to make a major mistake or try anything too soon there. Chuang gets the first point. Again, that leg length playing to her advantage. Goes for the back kick.
Nice block there from Paige,
Well
moving
covered.
out the way.
So
1-0 was okay. If that back kick had landed, it would have been 4-0. Less than ideal.
Right now we're trying to go cut or go around it. No, just let's go, boom, get it, and if you displace it, then you take the shot. Boom.
That first point, Paige just moves her arm, trying to protect her head. Taipei brings her leg down.
I think we could hear Juan Marino there saying to move around an opponent.
Yeah, attack the backside as Chi is coming with a front leg, and attack the back. The Hogu, as we call it, wraps round pretty much all the way around your back. So there's a little bit of a scoring area just behind the arm. That's what they're aiming for.
Right, second round about to get underway. 1-0 to Chinese Taipei. We'll see if we see that movement. We saw straight away a little bit more movement from Paige there. Goes in for a quick point and takes it. Should be happy with that off the back leg.
Yeah, it's a definitely more positive start here from Paige.
It's always nice when you're coaching athletes and they respond straight away. At the point, it also gives them faith and confidence in the, you know, what the coach is saying is the right thing.
It's just nice to get that first point on the scoreboard as well in the match. The longer and longer it can start weighing in your mind and adding more stress than you really want.
Schwang's not really used that. She's used the reach advantage. She's not going up high. McPherson gets the second point.
Yeah, did well to stay on her feet, avoiding the penalty. Every time you fall down, you get a Kyongo.
Nice back kick there by the Taipei athlete. Takes the lead again. Excellent timing. Switch stance, came round the back kick. She does seem to be the faster of the two. McPherson tries her own back kick but pulls it short. She realises she's out of range. And again, the counter back kick a little bit low that time. Both players settling in now. McPherson just feints a little bit. He's got the hand up covering, ready for the check kick. To try and parry that down and go for a counter kick. Referee encouraging action. Oh, a loss of balance there, is going to get a warning. And 2 warnings means that the opponent is awarded a point. Taipei does seem to have the measure of McPherson now, which is strong. She's again stationary, needs to be doing what her coach said, moving around a little bit more.
Yeah, she's just a little bit too static. I think after that back kick had landed, she just dips in confidence a little bit.
Well, the Chuang from Taipei, the Taipei athlete, she's definitely not any confidence issue. She's definitely celebrated at the end of that round.
Yeah, she's happy with that work. She's got a 2-point advantage. Her opponent's on a half minus, a Kyongo. So one more of those can increase that gap to 3.
The coach there encouraging to keep tight. Defence to the body as the kick just edged through. I was assuming that's what he's saying, but we could see what happened there. More or less as he said that, we could see he was gesturing, cover tighter, don't let that kick get through into the body.
It's the second kick that does damage that. First kick, a lot of athletes seem to be doing this. The first kick is to draw their arms out of, maybe to draw them up to protect their face or another part of the body, and then change the direction. So many athletes are so good with their knees at the moment that they can just give the kick a different angle and get into that pad.
Combination movement there. Okay, third round. Big punch there from McPherson, a little bit wild. Using that strength. Paige McPherson edging in, trying to get inside the long reach of Chuang of Chinese Taipei. Goes up for the headshot to the face, just falls short. Now McPherson's going up for the headshot, strong punch there to the body.
Undo and didn't make the board.
It's good she's keeping their work rate up. Just over a minute left. Goes in for another strong punch. The impact wasn't that clear, so you can understand the judges not going for that one.
Yeah, 2 out of the 3 judges need to be convinced that it was a solid kick.
Good combination by McPherson. She went high, cut down to the body and scored.
It's that second kick I was talking about. It does the damage. First one's just to draw the defence of the player away. That was another low back kick from Taipei there.
Paige she is very strong. She is very good at that double that you've just been talking about, Luke. And no, she'll be happy at this stage with just that 1-point deficit.
Being 1 point up, it's not actually that safe. You are winning, but you feel pressured. You know the opponent at some point is going to start really coming. It's about just doing enough not to fear the wrath of the referee to give Kyongo for inactivity or evasion.
Well, Paige is going for it now. She's got to be careful way in because she conceded a point there. This is it. She needs to go. She's going to get a warning there, the Taipei athlete, for backing off. She won't be concerned with that now. With 3 seconds remaining, it's only a headshot that can save Paige McPherson. Tries for the back kick. It should be Gamjun really, going back out like that. No, it's a second Kyongo, so possibly 1 second, and
if she does it again, definitely be a Gamjun.
No,
I think
she's safe. She's just safe inside the clock there. Chai Chuang of Chinese Taipei has secured a place. She will at least match her performance from 2013 and take silver.
And I was wrong.
I didn't want to mention that, Luke. I think it was close enough call. I think McPherson there again can take satisfaction with that bronze medal because she's been very strong all the way through these championships. Very strong performances. Couldn't really overcome the leg length of Chuang Chai from Chinese Taipei this time, but you know, good performance, a good championships for her, and very well-deserved bronze medal.
Yeah, it's the first medal, like I said, for USA since 2009. Paige was obviously trying to join the club of female world champions Diana Lopez, Danielle Pelham. I'm sure there's a long list. Arlene Nemas in the past. But Chia is going to go through to the final and she'll be fighting for the world championship. And Paige will have to come back in 2 years.
Again, the second semi-final, athletes from the holding area. From Colombia we have Catherine Dumar, and Turkey, Olympic silver medalist Nur Tatar.
Colombia, a bit of a shock appearance in the semi-final. Strong competitor, but I don't think many people really gave her the credit she probably deserved. Going up against Wang Kyun in the quarterfinals, so he's dumping out the double Olympic champion, Korea's greatest female Olympic fighter in terms of Olympic medals.
Well, she has been Pan Am champion. She was Pan Am champion in 2012. And again, she won the South American Games Championships. So she has got that form behind her. But like you said, when you're facing such prestigious opponents, sometimes those successes don't seem as significant. Nur Tatar, she was the Olympic silver medalist from London. Same year she was a European champion. She's taken medals at the Grand Prix series. She's done well as a junior player. The last World Championship, she actually went out to Chuang of Taipei, we've just seen in the first semi-final. So she'll be hoping to get in there and get her own back, as it were. But first of all, she's got to think about Catherine Dumar, and she'll be there, meaning business herself, wanting that elusive place in the final. Well, the 21-year-old Colombian there looks very relaxed, very happy to be there. Such a very genuine smile on her face. That doesn't look like nerves or apprehension or anything. That's such a genuine smile. It's not arrogance or, you know, it's not a smug look. That just looks like genuine happiness. That's a great thing to see.
Youthful exuberance. She's going to enjoy every moment. Probably a bit of pressure you probably see on probably the heavy odds on favourite if there is going to be a book on this match. But I think she'll be happy to be here as well. There was a bit of fear with Nur in the Moldovan Open. She took a really heavy impact in the final. The first kick, she took a heavy impact on her ankle. There was rumours that maybe she would miss this championship through injury.
Well, that's not been the case, as we've seen during the course of yesterday's competition. And she's here now, looking to claim a place in the final of the 2015 World Taekwondo Championships here at the Trax Arena in Chelyabinsk. quite a match order that she's had there, like you said, against the Korean champion, Azov of Azerbaijan. Probably the most recent highlight that she got the third place in Manchester. I think the Olympic silver medal might be where I would have listed there as a highlight.
Beating the previous world champion, quarterfinals.
See the sensors placed into the head protector. That again is a new introduction for this World Championships. Of course, as well as being crowned world champion, you're also going to earn a considerable amount of accreditation points towards qualifying for the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. They've got Youngwon Chai of Korea, who was an Olympic referee in London. There's the equipment checks.
It's 120 points for a gold medal, 72 points for a silver, and 43 points for a bronze. So there's a big difference between the medal placings here today, and they can do considerable damage climbing up those ranking places.
The match is underway. If you're new to Taekwondo, the scoring system, a kick to the body or a punch to the body will score 1 point. If you rotate into that kick, you'll be given a bonus 2 points, so it'll be worth 3 points. A kick to the head is worth 3 points, and a rotating kick to the head is worth 4. Tata has quite a reach and height advantage. Dumar not quite smiling like she was before. Looks a little bit apprehensive now, trying to get into the range. Goes up for the headshot though with the axe kick.
Nice slip back counter there from Nur.
Taking the first point of the match. Favourite attacking technique is a step through axe kick, so I expect we'll be seeing that in the course of this match.
Neither player is what we really consider a front-legged new style kind of player. Both are sort of old school, especially Nur. So she's going to be moving around, using the distance, setting up a few counters, as well as introducing the new style. She obviously doesn't want to open up too much on the electronic pads.
I think build more reflects that of the Type A athlete we've just seen. Goes for the reverse there, doesn't quite impact.
There isn't the clashing of the legs, which is, it makes the sport for me a nicer view. I'm not sure if many people would agree, but
well, we'd like to see the action where they're covering the distance rather than the sort of the foot fencing. Taekwondo is not high impact. Well, it is high impact, but it's not an intense match. You know, it's much more tactical. You've got different ranges, and movement in and out of that range is as important as the kick itself sometimes.
I think Nur would have settled, so Nur's taken an early but slender lead, 1-0. She's got her first points on the board.
Yeah, like we said at the beginning of the match, the previous match, every match, the athletes weigh each other up in the first part. We don't expect to see very high scores at the end of the first round, and then things tend to explode into action a little bit later on.
Just wonder how much actually a psychological blow the first point can impact on your opponent. Whether there's I'm not sure what the percentage statistically is, the first point scorer to match winner. Interesting to see if there is any edge of being the first point scorer.
I think we have seen some surprises, notably yesterday when the Chinese athlete had to settle for a silver medal. So, you know, maybe we might get an upset here with Catherine Dumar from Colombia.
She's got the pedigree to do it, obviously being the continental champion from the Pan Am region. Some great powerhouse countries in that region: Mexico, USA, Canada, Cuba.
But she is up against the incredibly experienced Tatar from Turkey. Starts off as a European junior champion way back in 2009 and 2010, and has consistently medalled since that time, just missing out on gold in the Olympic Games. So it's a narrow lead. 1 point doesn't count for much in taekwondo unless it's that very last second.
Yeah, no, would have been happy to see Wang losing the quarterfinals to Damar. Obviously, Wang beating her in that Olympic final. But Damar is holding the ground so far, halfway through the match, still only 1 point in it.
Into the last minute now of the second round. Catherine Damar trying to get inside, not successfully as yet. And Tatar's got a rapid kick, very fast kicking action. Definitely holding an opponent off at bay there. Nice shot off the back leg. Tar comes back to the body. Not a high scoring match, but there we see another point going on to Nur Tatar. Right, the last kick of the second round gives her a 2 point advantage.
There's a very nice, strong, physical push kick, that one.
Like we said, a rotating kick to the body or a headshot is worth 3 points, so by no means the safety for the girl from Turkey.
Nice strong kick, moving Damar a couple of steps back. Just sending a message before she goes back to her coach. I'll see you in the third round.
So the second semi-final in the female minus 67 kilogram division. This is an Olympic weight category. Catherine Damar from Colombia, Tatar from Turkey. Tatar going up for the headshots as her opponent's moving in, using that reach and height advantage. Holding the centre ground in the area of the ring. Strong body shot again, didn't score that time, but she's taking her opponent down. She'll get a warning for that. She's rubbing the back there. She's been in some pain. But she's straight back into it. If she was injured, she's hiding it well, Catherine Damar.
No, looks very in control of this match, but we know how easy it can be in Taekwondo. She's only one kick away from defeat in those dying seconds, and we're just over a minute away from where the action will start to heat up. Damar just want to make sure she just stays 2 points, not give away another point. Maybe if she can get one more point, bring it back to 2-1. We'll give her some more options.
Now we're into the last minute now, so she really needs to start something on.
No, it's just making Damar come to her. She doesn't want to chase it down. You're much more prone to being tagged on the attack.
Cut underneath there, and that's a nice point for Catherine Damar.
Like I said, no, was just coming with the check, very lazy. Damar cut underneath.
She tried it again there, wasn't successful that second time, but she'll be pleased about that as we go into the last 30 seconds. She's edging forwards now. She's trying to get her opponent to throw the kick so she can counter, like this. Quick check of the scoreboard, goes high, attacking now. Switch back off the back leg, and again,
seconds.
She can't get into that range. Tatar goes high.
Last 5 seconds, she needs to find
Signal
something.
fast. Goes to rotating kicks, not closing it down.
Right, there's 1 second on the clock. If Nerd runs away too much, could be a Kyongo. What's the
No,
referee
she's
gonna
safe.
do?
I think she'll be safe there. I wouldn't say there's too much avoidance there, so Nur Tatar claims his second place in the final. Turkish coach Ali Sain will be very pleased with that, and then he'll be hoping that Nur Tatar can go one better against Shuang from Taipei and take the gold medal. So we have our two finalists. Choi Shuang from Chinese Taipei versus Nur Tatar from Turkey, a rerun of the 2013 World Championships.
World silver medalist against Olympic silver medalist, and one of these two girls is going to have an opportunity to be a world champion. Both champions of their continental regions. Now it's for the crown, the world crown, the world title.
Now we're going to be straight moving on to the first semi-final in the male -68kg division. Alexei Denisenko in blue from Russia versus Jose Antonio Rosillo Antichia from Spain. You can see them in the holding area. Jose is 25 next week. Took a bronze in the World Championships in 2013. Had a good year this so far, winning the US Open. Took a silver in the Dutch Open. And he has defeated Denisenko twice this year, but very, very close matches. So it'll be interesting to see what happens now. Denisenko, Olympic bronze medalist from London 2012. A great deal of success in the Grand Prix series since then. Denisenko took the bronze medal in the -58kg division. Since then, he's gone up to the 68 division. He has got the height for it. As you can see, he does have the height advantage over his Spanish opponent. Again, Denisenko competing internationally at this level for a very long time. Took a bronze medal in the Junior European Championships. Just a correction there, it was the cadet championships, the first cadet championships. I'm just double checking something I've said there. My notes don't seem to be right from my memory from the event. Just looking over the form book, and it was Denisenko that's won on the last two matches together.
Yeah, Denisenko beat him, I believe it was the final of the Dutch Open this year, and
That's why I have you here, Luke, just to correct me on that sort of stuff when some of our researchers don't quite get it on the spot.
Well, open form, it doesn't really mean too much when you come to the championship date. You know, both athletes could have been in different periods of their training program, but they're both going to be in their peak condition here. Obviously, it's nice to have that kind of mental advantage over your opponent, knowing that you have beaten them. But like I say, each player can analyze that open match, and maybe they'll feel a little bit more secretly confident knowing that they weren't in the right stage, or maybe they're ill, carrying an injury, for example. Maybe they're using that as an opportunity to learn from you.
Well, if Denisenko is on form today, this crowd will go wild and Russia will go wild as they take their first gold medal. Alexei Denisenko against Jose Antonio Recio Antechia from Spain. Just doing the systems check now. The first semi-final in the male minus 68 kilogram division. Okay, here we go. Both players coming off the front leg to start off with. As expected, goes for a headshot there by Denisenko. Straight away, we've seen some exciting action there.
Yeah, Alexei really likes to push his matches. He's not one for really waiting around, going up high there. He has a very high knee when he kicks. He's very awkward to get in underneath, as he brings it very wide as well. Protects his pad. He just needs to make sure he doesn't take any kyongos from the referee from shin blocking with the knee.
Jose there just trying to distract him with that arm action. No effect on Denisenko. He's coming forwards. Both of them need to be careful of the raised knee. No points as yet. There'll be a Congo there.
Jose just took a slip.
Goes high. So Jose, they just tend to leave his knee quite high, Luke. Needs to be careful with that.
Yeah, it's the style that it sort of originated from Spain, I would say. The Spanish team were one of the first engineers of this kind of style. Beto is a Spanish company. They started using this system a lot earlier, so they probably learnt their defensive techniques a lot earlier.
We would have expected to see some points there after the first round, but as we said with the semi-finals, a cautious start, weighing up your opponent, leading off the left leg, off the lead leg, just like a boxer would jab, trying to set the range, understanding the distance and movement. Denisenko hasn't settled into the matches yet, but doesn't look too phased as yet.
No, it still looks quite calm, but I thought he had quite a hard day reaching the semi-finals yesterday. He was pushed very close with the German athlete Hamza. It was a golden point match. And he's going to be in a very tight match here with Jose. Very tough competitor, very, very tricky to score on. He's medalled in Grand Prix stages.
I think it was China, wasn't it, last year? He got the gold medal there in this weight category.
Yeah, Alexei was the... No. Jose got bronze in Astana. Lee Dae-hoon took the gold medal in China.
Well, yeah.
And Jose took bronze in the last World Championships in Puebla, losing out to the then current world champion, Ben Am. You're hoping he doesn't do the same today. Obviously, Alexei looking to be Russia's first world champion in male categories. And obviously Spain, a very dominant nation at world championships.
Yeah, but they haven't taken golds. There was like 3 bronze in the last World Championships, if I remember rightly. So they'll be looking to get back to their previous performances, world-class performances at World Championships.
We have the last world champion for Spain, Joel Gonzalez, minus 58 in Korea, I believe. Obviously, there's a long list of world champions Spain have produced. Juan Antonio Ramos, multiple world champion.
We've seen both athletes coming off the front leg. That'll change later on in this round, and definitely in the third round, we hope. No points. There's the first point for the Russian. Crowd's quite pleased about that one. Still a very cagey affair, working close. Great to see there that we didn't have the rabbit kicks going in the clinch, so obviously they've taken on board what the tournament director, Philippe Boudot from France, has said about positive play.
Yeah, very happy to see that kind of kicking.
And it takes a point back from the Spaniard.
It's not kicking for me. It's
impacting with the foot.
Yeah, impacting with the foot. It's not nice to see. It's not exciting, but the athletes trying to find any nook and cranny in the system to.
No, you can't criticise the athlete or the coach for scoring technique. They're here to win. They're here to score points.
Exactly.
And if it was a recognised valid point, then that's it. It's the interpretation of the rules. We've been given further guidelines, and we're very, very pleased to see the athletes going for it. And Denisenko there goes for a nice back kick up to in the last kick of the second round. So we're not seeing those rabbit kicks or PSS points today.
Masoud Hadjizavare, the new world champion, used those kind of kicks to great effect.
It was effective, but I mean we've both seen him performing for many, many years. He's a very strong athlete, and he's adapted. He was coached that way. He scored the points that way. So all credit to him for winning the main. You know, he is world champion and well deserved at that. But that's not the way the points that we want to see, really. I'm glad to say we've not seen today. Jose does tend to raise his knee a little bit, which does spoil the action, and it's keeping the score a little bit lower than what we'd hope. There's quite a lot of tense Russian spectators here, hoping that Denisenko can make it to the final.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't have a representative in the female. The local girl, Anastasia, lost out to Korea, before Korea lost out to Colombia.
The next semi-final, we'll see the Olympic, former world and European champion Sevet Tazagul from Turkey, and he'll be competing against Shin Dong-young from Korea. Korea will be hoping to take their second medal of this championship, second gold medal of this championships. Basically that knee-raising action of Joe. Look, he hasn't been penalised for that as yet. Spoiling the Russians' attempt to move in an attack.
You have to remember to call him Jose. I know Joe is.
I beg your pardon, Joe. That's his country. Yeah, Jose. Joe, gold medalist from London at 58kg division. Now the problem with the score being tied at this level and at this point of the match is that neither player wants to make a mistake and concede a point.
Yeah, it leads into a very intense affair, final minute. But we have seen Alexei. I remember him against Ben Am in Manchester at the last Grand Prix. It was very, very close, very, very tight, and it ended up being a point gap with 40 seconds to go from being a tie match to a point gap. So when those openings comes, Alexi's looking for him and he'll be looking to punish. Same with Jose, 30 seconds to go.
The way the legs keep going up there and clashing together, the winner of this match is going to be the person who first reacts to that and gets out of it and scores after that clash. It's got to be.
I just wonder if Alexei might kick into that clash to see if the referee might punish it, because...
Oh, that's the second Congo for the Spaniard, and that could be the deciding action.
That's what I was talking about.
He's raised his leg up, he held that too long, and in 5 seconds now he's got to go. Denisenko scores again. He's going to get a warning here.
4-1.
Absolute insanity. He's going to back out, he'll get to Gamjun for that, but it won't make any difference.
Match over. So that one slip up, that Kyongo, he penalised that Kyongo, he was over, he's going to kick into it or push him off balance.
Jose, we mentioned it all the way through the match, Luke. Jose was raising his knee up, he's raising that leg, stopping and spoiling the match, thwarting his Russian's opponent's attempts to get in, but ultimately it cost him dear because he lost balance as Denisenko went in and got a second Kyongo. It was in the closing moments of the match. He didn't have time then to get one back. So, not the most dynamic, explosive way to win a final, it's a semi-final, but Alexei Denisenko from Russia has made it to the final of the World Taekwondo Championships. Now, he won't be bothered how he's done it. He's there. He's in the final of the World Championships in Russia.
I think Jose will be very disappointed. But as you say, Alexei won't care how he's got into that final. He just cares about being there. Now he can...
That's it. I mean, we showed it on the replay there, Luke. He was holding his leg up. Denisenko, they clashed, pushed forwards. It wasn't a point, but the Congo, 2 Congos, means that the Russian was awarded a point.
And that forced Jose trying to score that point back with those final few seconds. And as you rush, being the attacking player, they use that momentum against you, pushing out their front leg, using that electronic system to create the force needed to register that point. And Alexei went from 1-1, 5 seconds to go, and he won the match 4-2. I've got a feeling that this match won't be 4-2 though. Servet and Korea.
Do Yun-shin from Korea, who was the World Junior Silver Medalist in 2012. They're quite interesting. We don't know too much about him, but we know he has been in Europe this year at various training camps, and he's been working very hard with the Korean coaching staff. So maybe he's there, somebody that they're pushing forwards now in this Olympic weight category. But if he is to do anything here, if he is to get into the final, he's got to defeat that man, Servet Tazagul, Olympic gold medalist from London 2012, 2011 world champion and European champion in 2012 also. One of the most successful athletes of all time. And 2013 World Championships, a lot of the Olympic medalists didn't actually perform that well. A lot of people have been preparing for the Olympics. It was a little bit of a disappointment in many ways that the Tazagul went out to Lebanon only in the second round. So I think he'll be...
Servet actually broke his arm in his first match against Uzbekistan. I think it was Uzbekistan. But he made himself very cautious about it, and he's held his arm a long way behind himself. He's left his pad a lot more open. And the Lebanese athlete, credit to him, took his opportunity. I mean, it was a very slender loss. I mean, 6-5 or something.
Well, strange enough, as you mentioned that, Luke, I remember being at the Olympic qualifiers in Azerbaijan in 2011, and I wonder if it was the same arm, because Tazagul had a cast on after that one. So maybe that is a weakness in his defence. And if it is, you know that this all about it. So Turkey's Servet Tazagul in blue. Shin Dong-yun from Korea in red. There we see the coach being given the video replay cards. Tazagul had an amazing match against Terence Jennings in the quarterfinal. Jennings was the Olympic bronze medalist and has gone from strength to strength since London. And it was an incredible match there between those. Hopefully some of you saw that. Notable name there, Filip Grigic of Croatia.
Previous world champion himself in 2007.
Yeah, as he's moved through some categories, Filip, tremendously experienced, very cagey player. So probably, I think it's fair to say, one of the most adaptable players because of the way he's moved through weight divisions, the duration of his career. So that's quite a scalp for the Korean athlete.
Korean's very tall, towering over Servet by a good couple of inches there, in my view. But Servet won't let height bother him. He's a very explosive, crowd favourite fighter.
I must say, I've refereed Tazagul's matches a couple of times, and it's just a pleasure to be out there in the court with him. So I hope, let's go straight in for the spin. So let's hope that he double kicking Tamiz. I was going to say, let's hope that he plays like that, but straight away he started to. He hasn't scored a point yet, but he's in for it. So we've seen most matches start cautiously, but not Tazagul.
A nice back kick there, just not registering enough.
It definitely hit, impacted, so China things to come. Korea's got to keep calm.
I'd imagine that the Korean game plan would be just let him come, let him spin, trying to penalise him, go over the top as he tries the back kick. There's a nice back kick there.
Yep. Shin got a point back in that, but it's 3-1 to Tazagul, scoring 3 points to the back kick.
A nice present there, didn't register on the electronic headgear.
Well, we've just said that all the points are low scoring, all the matches are low scoring in this first round, but Tazagul's proved us wrong. Tries another spinning back kick there. Slightly out. It did impact out to the side.
Server likes to play for the crowd. He likes to play for the big points, the 4-point spinning shots, the 3-point body shots.
Goes in for the punch as he moved in. I'm not sure if it was a punch or the body kick. That's rapid combination there. One of them scored. I think it's probably more likely to be the kick.
I think it was the kick, looking at the signals on the scoreboard.
Yep. Spinning again. So far, Dong-yun Shin's not had an answer to this. Doesn't seem too phased. So, Olympic gold medalist Servet Tazagul in the semi-finals of the World Taekwondo Championships, looking to reclaim the title that was his in 2011.
He's looking to be the only Turkish, not the only, but second Turkish multiple world champion. Barry Tamakulu.
Yeah. Who's here actually. I saw him earlier on today. I had a good chat with him. We talked about Servet's performance, and he was very confident that Tazagul's here and he's going to win it.
many people have doubted Tazagol's form, especially last year. He took a bit of a heavy loss against Joe Gonzalez in that Grand Prix final, but his form has steadily increased over the last few open tournaments, winning gold in Moldova.
There's a problem there with the system. The referee, Conor Juzet, can see signalling. We can't see that because we've got we're behind the head of court position.
The time hadn't started. What I could see.
Okay, we're underway then. Tazagol bouncing on the spot, moving, looking for a fast action, but Shin gets it. Oh, goes for a reverse and a kick to the face. He's telling his coach, make the appeal. He's very, very confident that there was impact there with his foot on the Korean face. Claiming he wants a point. His rotating kick. 4 points if he's successful, he makes the appeal. Now, some of the video replays have taken a while to be processed. That one looked quite clear to me, so let's see. That's the overhead shot. That looked to be falling short, actually. But that didn't. There we go. I think it did. I think there was impact. Clear impact.
Where the crowd like it, they're all cheering them.
Again, the view that the video replay judges get is different from ours. We've got the broadcast view, so they've got cameras from slightly different angles, which are on the same height as the field of play. In this system here in Chelyabinsk, they're working off 2 cameras with a third one to try and, if it's a close to disputed point, if it's not a clear imagery. It is a little bit slower than what we've seen in previous championships. Again, if you just look in the top left-hand corner of your screen there, you can see the imagery. It definitely looks like they impacted. I think they're going to go for that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That will now push the score up to 8-2.
Six-point deficit now for Shin Dong-young. So it's the wrist there when you slip, when you're trying these spinning combination kicks like Tazagol's just done. That's the first kyungo of the match. Oh, and again another reverse. Didn't score, wasn't far away, not worth making an appeal for. Tazagol using both legs. Korean there jumps high. Doesn't get quite extension, tries a back kick. Tazagol goes down again, trying the spinning kick, so that's his second kyungo, so a point will be awarded to Shin. Tazagol needs to be careful with the holding there. Into the last minute of the second round. Shin trying the combination kicks, goes up there for a high crescent kick.
Undoing.
Tazagol spins in against the body. The Korean goes high for the counter, just catches the shoulder. Plays a point on the way in. Tazagol slightly leaning forwards, looking for that counter, goes into the body. Closing down, tries a punch on the way in. Uses the opportunity while he's in the clinch just to check the scoreboard. Slowing down a little bit now. Nice movement around the ring, not attacking as much, but still with fast, rapid movement.
Yeah, he's just going to take his time, choose his opportunities. He doesn't need to go in recklessly. Sometimes in the past, serve it as fast as he can gain the points, he can lose them as well.
Another one there to the Korean, as you said. If that back kick could have scored, then it would have definitely been a different story. But as we go into this third round, or we end the second round as it were, Servet Tazagol is leading by 9 points to 4. Dong-young Shin, the taller athlete, hasn't been able to stop the rapid attacks from Tazagol. One of his points coming from Kyongo's against Tazagul for falling over as he's been spinning in. You can see the combination kicks. Tazagul's point didn't score because he contacted with the shin, and the Korean's foot impacted on the shoulder. But it's a nice combination, and it's a nice counter-attack.
Nice piece of taekwondo.
It's great. This is what we want to see. This is really what we want to see, and trust Servet Tazagul and Shin Dong-yun to deliver for us. Completely contrasting match to what we saw in the first semi-final. Alexei Denisenko might be the Russian favourite, the homeboy favourite, but Tazagul is definitely the world favourite because of his style, his panache, and his confidence. So let's see if he can make it all the way through to the final now.
It's 2 minutes of concentration. He's got a 5-point lead.
But we can't write off this Korean athlete yet. Dong Yun Shin still going up there for the headshot. Tazagul goes for the count for the back kick. The Korean counters with a double. Korean athlete leaning away from it. Tazagul goes for the back kick and scores a point. So will they appeal that?
Yeah, the Korean countered on...
I'm sorry, yeah, the Korean got the point as he moved into the three on the counter to the back kick. So slowly, his points are slowly creeping up now. And again.
It's within 3 points now. So if one of those crescent kicks, if he can land one of those, it's back up.
Tazagul's getting to it. Oh, goes for the back kick, jumping
Got
back
set.
kick.
And he's increased the lead back out to 12-6.
Jumping back kick at close range as a counter from Servet Tazagul. Classic taekwondo. Shin's got just over a minute to get it back. Low kick there and the clash of legs.
You can see Servet get penalised for a shin block. Ooh,
No, the Kyongo's the Kyongo's gone to the referee for the not to the referee. The Kyongo's gone to the Korean for going to the floor. 12-7. Servet Tazagul, Olympic gold medalist. Now there was a clear case of shin blocking by Servet Tazagul. Claiming there, oh. Holding.
6-point advantage again, 30 seconds.
Korea needs to be going high for these headshots.
Another
But
back kick.
Tazagul scores with a back kick. There's 20 seconds remaining. Strong punch from Tazagul, and again. It's one for holding. I'm a bit surprised with that one. He's closing down. He is holding when he's in the clinch, as it were, but you'd expect that.
Final 10 seconds. Korea needs to find a piece of magic.
Is he appealing for the headshot there? He is. Right, he kicked in. It looked quite low, as in hitting the sort of chest height and everything, but there's an impact. So the Korean coach is saying that it was a face kick. It actually maybe caught Tazagul's chin.
Even if he's going to get this, he's still going to have to find 6 points in 5 seconds. Not impossible.
Well, we saw yesterday the Korean coach using the video replay to change the tactics of the match. How we're seeing that here, it's the very last second. Maybe he's using that as an opportunity to address his player. Not exactly what to do, but it is very last second now. You know, you are at the closing seconds of the match.
It's almost like a basketball timeout. So it's,
There we go. It did look, it did.
Could be a face kick, yeah.
Again, the image, oh, we could see the head guard move from that shot. Bearing in mind that we get the broadcast imagery, it's not the same image that the video replay judges got. I think they're calling for the third camera view. initially, it didn't look like it impacted on the face. We didn't think it had scored, and then looking at that video replay, it was clearly an impact to the head, to the chin, because it moved the lower part of the chin, of the head guard's chin part. So if it's upheld, it'll be 16-10, so 6 points in 5 seconds. The Korean athlete, not really likely, but worth a try. It's accepted.
16-10, 5 seconds to go.
5 seconds, that's the big ask. Do we think Tazagul will stand his ground or just back out? If it was my opinion, I'd be happy if you backed away, to be truthful.
Yeah, got enough Kyungos in
oh,
the bank.
jumping back kick though. Maybe told in the schedule.
Career back kick there. I think that was a spinning body shot, if I've seen that correct.
The video replay's gone in. The coach is appealing.
Did I see that correct?
It is, yeah. And the coach is adamant that even though there's only 1 second on the board, that the video replay be made. So there should be a bonus 2 points. It actually didn't look like he was appealing for that, but let's see. With only 1 second on the board, though, I think it's fair to say that Servet Tazagul, Olympic gold medalist, will be in the final of the minus 68kg division against Alexei Denisenko from Russia.
Career did like a reverse to the body. And scraped to the bottom part of the sock. So we're going to see 16-13.
It's a rotating kick, it's the extra 2 points, but it won't affect the outcome, I don't think.
Depends. I'd imagine Servet is just going to back out. He's got enough Kyungos. He doesn't.
Well, we thought that last time, and then he went into the jumping back kick. So it's 1 second. The Korean's got 1 second to do a headshot.
The problem is, Career is now within 1 kick striking distance to level at this match. He just needs to get out of the danger zone.
But it didn't move. It didn't move. Credit to Servet Tazagul. He didn't back off. He didn't run away. He didn't risk getting the gam jump for backing out of the ring.
Even if he got a gam jump, it wouldn't have made any difference. Unless, in a very, very rare case, the referee decided he was very unsportsmanlike by doing so.
Well, I don't think you can accuse Servet Tazagul of that. What an incredible performance. Complete contrast to the first semi-final. So we will see Alexei Denisenko of Russia, local favourite, against Servet Tazagul of Turkey, the people's favourite. And before we, Tazagul there, moving out, we're relieved to be in that final. There's some great kicks there. It was amazing. I enjoyed that match, Luke.
Yeah, it was a nice spectacle. Lots of back kicks, lots of reverses, high action. You can't be disappointed when it's 16-13 on the scoreboard.
And credit to the Korean player because, you know, he's young, he's developing. I think we're going to see a lot of him in the future.
So we're going to have a repeat from last year's European Championship final. Servet against Alexei.
Okay, Luke, call it.
Oh, I don't want to call that one. But I said, I've got a feeling that Russia are going to have their first male world champion. So I'm going to say Alexei. He got very, very close in the Europeans. Servet's coach made 4 really big calls in that European final that basically won in the Europeans. I just wonder if he's going to have the same judgment, luck, if you want to call it that way, of winning 4 or 5 video replays in a row if he need to.
Okay, let's think about the, there's going to be a delay while we've got the demonstration on, the Korean demonstration team on. So let's talk about briefly the Shuang Tatar match, which was the first final, the -67kg final.
Aplaudindo to же самое и вам.
That's a very impressive demonstration by the World Taekwondo Federation International Demonstration Team. In the centre of that group of VIPs was the Governor of Chelyabinsk, Boris Alexandrovich Jabrowski, whose regional government has helped fund this event. And we're just clearing the competition area now, and the athletes are in the holding area for the first semi-final. Sorry, I beg your pardon, for the first final this evening. The female -67kg division. Xu Hang from Chinese Taipei versus Nur Tatar from Turkey. So there's a real cultural festival going on around this World Championships here in Chelyabinsk, Russia. And the final for the female under 67kg category for the World Championships is about to start. Xu Hang from Chinese Taipei versus Nur Tatar from Turkey. A rerun of the last 16 match last World Championships in 2013 when Xu Hang took that one. So Tatar will be out for revenge and to get that gold medal. that demonstration by the WTF team. Athletes now are in the holding area. We're just preparing the competition area. Slight delay there. The staff and the volunteers here in Chelyabinsk have been absolutely amazing for the support and assistance and the level of preparation. International referees are taking their position. So Chi Chuang of Chinese Taipei versus Nur Tatar from Turkey. Europe versus Asia. Taipei athlete looking very relaxed and smiling. Nur Tatar giving herself some motivational self-speak. Announcements are underway now. And Chuan looks quite relaxed there. Deep breath by Nur Tatar as she comes out and into this arena. The tractor arena here in Chelyabinsk. It's very impressive. And you can see the Turkish support. Nur Tatar coached by Ali Sahin, one of the most successful coaches in Europe and indeed in the world.
This is our first final of the night. So for the athletes, please, once again...
Chuang still smiling. There you can see the referee giving the video replay cards, one blue and one red, to the coaches. As Luke said, you're effectively calling a timeout while a video review takes place. Very confident, very happy. Chi Chuang from Chinese Taipei. Olympic silver medalist Nur Tatar from Turkey. Referee calls him in. So how do you think this one will go, Luke? Activity-wise, I'm not asking to call the score on it. I think it might be too close for that, but...
I think it's definitely going to be... They're both very similar styles, very stocky, they're very powerful athletes.
So do you think first round, front leg kicking, foot fencing, keeping each other at range? Or do you think we'll see a little bit more action to start off with?
I think, no, definitely. She's not really known as a foot fence type fighter. She'll be looking to cut underneath Chuang's lifting of, pressing of the front leg. As long as she doesn't open up too much, she should be able to keep it quite tight. I wouldn't imagine a big score at the end of the first round. I think that will go against what we've been seeing.
Here we go, the first final of today, minus 67 kilograms. Chi Chuang of Chinese Taipei, Nur Tatar, Turkey. Tatar going over the top there, trying to score into the body. Working off the front leg.
Doing not what I was expecting.
Taipei athlete's stance seems a little bit deeper in this match. He seems to be putting more weight on that back leg, coming off the front.
Maybe nervous, like I said, just afraid of maybe opening up, which she's trying to cut underneath, so she's just trying to cancel out the Taipei athlete. Letting the Taipei athlete go first and then coming with a really strong check of her own.
Well, with the exception of Tazagul's last match, in all the semi-finals and finals we've seen this sort of start, and then it's exploded later on in the game. No scorers yet in the first minute. Players weighing each other up, measuring the range and the distance, looking for that opportunity to get in. A very different opponent from Paige McPherson from the USA for Nur Tatar. Chuang, longer range, taller opponent. Just adjusting the shin pad there into the last 20 seconds or so. Cautious start by both athletes. You think we'll see a point before this round finishes? Last 5 seconds, Luke? Unlikely now.
I think they're going to stand it out.
Cautious start, cautious start. It's difficult when we've just seen the match Korea-Turkey with Tazagul doing so much stuff to calm it all back down to that strategic game again. Again, Chuang's coach there just seemed to be indicating about that leaning style, that putting the weight on the back leg, kicking off the front. I don't think I can understand what I say. I'm just seeing the sign, the body, reading the body language there. Move around, come off the back leg possibly. Referee's about to call them back in for the second round. After this final match in the ladies category, we will see the presentation, and that will be followed by the final of the male -68kg division.
Been now starting to use the back, more favoured back leg, trying to cut underneath that check. She didn't really feel or look that comfortable, in my opinion, of playing off that front leg. She will be trying to cut underneath. Taipei athletes cut. A few more opportunities. Switching stance, switching back.
Yeah, this is a very different style from the way that Tatar would have started her current competition career. We would expect it to be what we call a bit of old school and come more from the back leg. And we have seen her use that devastating axe kick so many times before, so we've not seen that in this final or indeed the semi-final.
She has a really big back kick as well. Most Turkish athletes have a good back kick. Obviously them, that technique scoring 3 points, so if she gets the opportunity to throw it, I'm sure she will.
Sort of change stance now, so do you think...
Taipei just picks her up there.
That's the first point for Chinese Taipei. I thought we might have seen Tatar going for the back kick there by changing stance, but she didn't do it quite effectively enough, and the Chuang has taken an early lead. 1 point difference in the first half of the second round. Good strong kick to the body there, not quite enough to register. Closing seconds of the second round, just a 1 point separates them. Chuang extends long there and a counter by Tatar, but no point is that. Just the 1 point in it. Shuang from Chinese Taipei, Nur Tatar from Turkey. 1 point difference. Coming to the last round of the final, the minus 67 kilogram female division here in Chelyabinsk, Russia, the World Taekwondo Championships.
Taipei athlete obviously winning Suzhou Grand Prix last year. Just wonder how much that will keep her in good stead, winning a world event. Obviously both have been in major finals, World Championships for Taipei 2013, 2012 Olympic silver medalist. They know this is an opportunity to have a gold medal at the World Championships.
I think the Turkish contingent looking a little bit nervous now. Obviously they've got a male and female representative in these finals, so potential for 2 gold medals for Turkey this evening. But right now, Tatar is 1 point behind.
That was her first attempt to go up to the face. Tried a hook kick, didn't quite reach.
Referee indicating she wants more action. Shuang still coming off the front leg, extending forwards, checking out to the body. Again, Tatar comes off the back leg, just short in range. Tatar now will start to have to move in, do some different techniques. You just saw there a little quick check of the scoreboard. Should be conscious of that 1 point difference.
Down to the final minute now. Wonder how could that 1 point be the winning point of the World Championship?
From what we've seen from other matches, that's unlikely, but who knows?
I'd like to see Nur just be a bit more active. Maybe see if she can force a Kyongo.
Shuang tries the back kick there, and then the headshot doesn't make a chance with either, but Tatar's now got to step it up. She's got to be moving forwards more.
Back leg, not doing on the scoreboard.
Countered by Taipei as well.
She's got to start pushing now, 20 seconds.
Definitely stepping up the activity, actually left it too late. The Taipei athlete managed to stay in the ring, so there should be no Kyongo there. Tatar's attacking, trying to get her out of the ring to get the force of Kyongo, but it's coming
Last
very,
4
very late,
seconds.
spinning kicks.
Taipei got their own spinning kick.
She's left it too late, and the spinning kick scored. The spinning kick scored to the body.
5-0.
Sorry, to the head. Was that to the head, Luke? It must have been. Was it a combination kick to the body, then
I
spin?
think it was combination.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So, 4 points scored by Shuang of Chinese Taipei to claim the 2015 World Championships. We expected more from Nur Tatar, very cautious start. We didn't see any of the trademark kicks that we've seen from her, the extending axe kicks or the spin back kicks. She left it too late to try and bring it back. And Shuang of Chinese Taipei is the new world champion. Clearly moved by that. Shuang, World Taekwondo champion at the minus 67 kilogram, the Olympic division. Gold medalist here, and making a firm claim for her place in Rio 2016. Shuang, a tall, strong athlete, used the height advantage, claimed the points. That's the first point that she got.
Maybe it did clip around the head.
That was the second one. I think that was 2 different kicks that we saw then, Luke. And the second one did impact definitely on the reverse. There's the teammates, they're delighted. So they're just preparing now for the awarding ceremony. And there's the classifications. Shuang from Chinese Taipei takes the gold medal. No, Tatar, a repeat of a match against Chuang in the last World Championships, has to settle for silver medal. Paige McPherson takes a bronze medal, and Catherine Dumas from Colombia takes a second bronze medal. Credit to all athletes. Some real victories and performances throughout yesterday's competition, and they've come back today, contested these medal positions, and that is the outcome. Turkey, silver in this one. Will they get gold in the next match? Two very contrasting styles coming forwards next game. But before that, we'll see the presentations and the awarding ceremony.
For the female minus 67 kilograms. Дамы и господа, мы начинаем церемонию награждения в женской весовой категории до 67 килограммов.
And the athletes are making their way to the stage for the presentation of the medals. The 2015 World Taekwondo Championships in the minus 67 kilogram female division. Awarding the medals is the Governor of Chelyabinsk, Boris Alexandrovich Zhubrovsky. This region has definitely gone out of their way to make this event a success. It's truly a festival of Taekwondo, as well as the actual championships taking place. There's festivals, there's shows, concerts all over the place around this area in the town centre downtown. Obviously, Jabrowski's been on site every day. Now he's making the presentation to Paige McPherson. Well-deserved bronze medal. She looks a little bit disappointed, but she shouldn't do. She was absolutely brilliant all day through the competition yesterday and today. The Colombian Catherine Dumas takes her bronze medal. Allowed herself a smile there, that's good to see. Nur Tatar straight off the ring, and she's there taking the silver medal. Got a left hand behind the back, possible injury there, Luke.
Quite possibly. Maybe that's why she was feeling that in the final. She didn't want to occur anymore.
It would explain it, wouldn't it? Anyway, taking nothing away from Shi Xuang, the world champion.
Nice medal, nice big cup. 120 ranking points.
Will be presented by Evgeny Teftilov, Deputy Governor of Chelyabinsk region.
Line almost qualified now in the top 6.
Yep, less than 450 days now to Rio, the opening ceremony for the Rio Olympic Games. To take on its debut in Sydney as a full programme sport. It's gone from strength to strength since then, with great success in London 2012. But that's history now. We're looking close to Rio, and we want to see the athletes who are going to make it there. And I think we've seen most of them, or we will see most of them, at this World Championships. Shi Xuang staking her claim, taking the gold medal. She's new world champion for Chinese Taipei.
Please stand for the national anthem of Chinese Taipei.
Дамы и господа, звучит гимн китайского Тайбэя. Мы просим вас встать.
So gold medal for Shi Xuang. We celebrated her 26th birthday yesterday. Nice way to celebrate in style. Being crowned world champion for 2015.
Давайте еще раз поприветствуем наших медалисток и новую чемпионку мира по тайквондо.
And for the first time in Taekwondo, the WTF are recognizing the value of the coach by presenting him too with a gold medal. Chinese Taipei, Feng Chi Xiu.
Впервые в истории турнира мы также награждаем золотой медалью тренера за его неоценимую работу и труд. Тренер из китайского Тайбэя Фэн Чин Цзо.
There'll be a few moments while the preparations are met for the male final. Can Alexei Denisenko claim the gold for Russia in front of his home crowd? Or can the Olympic gold medalist, claimed back his world title in 2011. We saw two very contrasting styles in the semi-finals. Interesting to see which way it goes this time. There we can see the bronze medalist. That's the president of the World Taekwondo Federation. The athletes have been taken into the interview area, the mix zones, and then they'll go through anti-doping, as all Olympic sports do at this level of competition. Preparations being made in the arena. We can just see the athletes in the holding area. So will Tazagul make up for the disappointment of Nur Tatar taking the silver? Or will local national hero Alexei Denisenko take the gold for Russia? Good support from this event to the Traktor Arena, which is home of the Chelyabinsk Traktor ice hockey team. See some of their imagery around the stadium and it's quite intimidating. The international referees are taking the place now. Any moment now. We'll move over to the holding area. Through the arches there, we can see the athletes in position. Alexei Denisenko carrying the hopes of his nation, the home nation, for this event on his shoulders against Servet Tazagul. Can he cope with that pressure? He's been in so many high-level competitions, as has his opponent Tazagul. Two great athletes, two great ambassadors for the Olympic sport of Taekwondo. Big breath out there just before he came into the field of play. Will he acknowledge the crowd, or is he is too focused? He is there. You see the focus on his face. He's not waving to the crowd. He is there. He's walking forward. Tazagul, also the deep breath. Focused and determined, looking towards the field of play and the Turkish support there. Denisenko allowing himself a little smile there. The tension is incredible, absolutely incredible. We're feeling it up here in the commentary box. Luke, what do you think?
I think this is what Taekwondo is all about. This, for me, this could be the fight of the championship. Obviously, Russia have never had a male world champion, and Servet is the man of big occasions. He's been a world champion, he's been an Olympic champion, he's been countless times European champion. So Alexei is the man of the moment in 68, winning those last 2 Grand Prix finals and a Grand Prix series. Can he hold it together? I think he can. I think we're going to see history, but for me, Taekwondo is in a no-lose situation. It's either going to gain a new world champion in Alexei, or Servet as well and truly on a path to be one of the greats.
Well, I think we're going to see Taekwondo win in this match, whatever, like you say. The argument is to who kicks who first. So much respect between these two. And they're checking the PSS scoring equipment. They're very happy. Acknowledgement to the coaches, to rival coaches. This is going to be great. Servet Tazagul in red, Alexei Denisenko in blue. About to get underway, the final of the minus 68kg division. Grand Prix champion versus Olympic champion. Straight away, Tazagul comes in attacking, Denisenko backs off. Gets a Kyongo there. Double kicking technique.
Another Kyongo. Russia's got to be careful with those Kyongos. He's already given away 2 in 10 seconds. That is one of the tactics of Tazagul. He keeps the pressure on. It's very hard not to give away those Kyongos in 6 minutes. Countless times we would have seen Tazagul down 8 points, but still win the match on deductions. He uses that as a backup.
Tazagul spinning his way in again, looking for those points to the body, pushing through, shooting through. Fast, determined, strong. Denisenko trying to hold that central ground. Coming off the front leg, but that's not going to work against Tazagul. Throws a back kick, successfully scoring, taking his lead to 4-0.
I think Alexei should have done a bit better there. He left himself open, didn't cover very well.
Denisenko tries his scissor kick, moving in, but it falls short. Tazagul, oh, goes up for the headshot, but was it after Kallio?
What's the referee going to do? It's going to be very close.
The referee should really invalidate that because it was after Kallio, and he has done. That's very confident refereeing. That's very confident refereeing. Will we see an appeal?
Yeah.
Are we going to see an appeal from the Russian coach? We are indeed. Right, we're going to see a video replay then. Now, for my opinion, for what it's worth there, I think the referee was correct. I think it was a very brave call under these circumstances. It was after Kallio. He gave the warning against Denisenko. I think it was a good call. Luke?
I'm not so sure. In these live play, things very close. Are we going to see?
Here we go. Kallio, now that was...
I think the leg. I think the leg was on the way.
It was en route, wasn't it? Let's have a look.
For me, that the point should stand.
The extension's there. The hand's in. That doesn't quite show us what we want to see, but the crowd think they're happy with it. The shout started before the hand went in. That obviously won't show in the video replay. The referee declared Kallio made the hand gesture. It's rejected. It is rejected.
For me, that was a wrong decision based on what I seen on the video replay.
From what you saw in the video replay, possibly, but I think that the call was made by the referee, the Kallio. The hand went in, but that leaves Tazagul leading.
Kallio, as we're directed in the coaches' meetings, when the arm is straight, not on the voice of the referee or a bent arm. The arm has to be straight for it to be Kallio. So for me, the leg was well on the way, and therefore the point should have stood.
I think the referee was just a little bit too far away from the action for that extension. But anyway, let's hope that that doesn't determine the match. Another point there for Tazagul. This is what we want, though.
Alexei picks up his first point, and that builds some confidence for him. Now 5-1.
Tries a back kick by Tazagul, covered by...
Oh, that's a nice, brilliant headshot there by Alexei.
And it's tall change. Tazagul tries the back kick. 1 point difference between them.
That's what looked like Servet cruising at 5-0. It's been all turned around in the last 10 seconds. Like I said, this is what Taekwondo is about.
It's great to see Alexei Denisenko going for those headshots. Whether the first one scored or not, he didn't get it, but that didn't deter him. He's gone in there, he's put another one in towards the end of the match, turned it around again, so he's only 1 point deficit. What a great start. This is the minus 68 kilogram division, the Olympic division. The stars of Taekwondo. The home boy, Denisenko from Russia, Tazagul from Turkey, the Olympic gold medalist, reclaiming his position as world number 1. This is incredible. This is what we want. You can sense the excitement in the stadium. Incredible support from Denisenko, but also a tremendous appreciation for Tazagul.
There we go, round 2.
Tremendous respect between these two athletes. It's a pleasure to watch that. Few sports do you see such admiration, respect and mutual great conduct. Denisenko goes
level,
to the body,
5-5.
that's it. He'll be happy with that. All to play for. Tazagul goes for the big punch, and Denisenko goes to the floor.
He's now collected 4 kyungos.
That's not gone on the scoreboard as yet. It didn't go on. There was a little bit of a delay there going on to that, so there's a point difference. Tazagul's ahead now. That's correct.
Maybe there's a bit of a glitch in the computer because the time is still on the break.
Let's have a look. So it definitely looks to be the correct score. That's it. We're underway. That's good. We're all good to go. Tazagul going in with the back kick again. Tries to spin. Any impact? Not in that instance, no.
He'll keep persistent with those spins. The back kicks is more preferred.
No rabbit kicks thrown there, neither.
Yeah, it's not like you see.
Oh, back kick from Tazagul. Registers, but not strong enough.
Another back kick.
Spin underneath the leg, extended leg. Denisenko's trying to calm it down now. Trying to take control again, jabbing that front leg out.
I think he's just trying to calm down, slow down the tempo. The more that Servet keeps cranking himself up, is more likely that he can pick up deductions if he's a bit sloppy.
Quite a big mistake there from Tazagul with that back kick, way over extension. Denisenko couldn't capitalise on it. Was working now in close range. Just less than a minute, 1 point difference. Obviously, he couldn't maintain that sort of pace, so he slowed down a little bit. We are expecting some more explosive action in the last few seconds of this round. Second round, 1 point. Now that's it. Denisenko gets the equaliser.
Normally drawing level, normally kind of frustrates Servet, so I'm sure he's going to start again. He goes spin.
Credit to Denisenko then. He calmed the pace down. He made Tazagul slow down. He jabbed off the front leg. Wasn't scoring with it, but created the opportunity, goes up for the headshot. Doesn't register. That would have turned the match around. Tazagul spins in and punches the body, keeps on working, gets the point, and Denisenko gets one back.
Denisenko tried a back kick of his own there.
Tazagul keeps working. And it's the break. That last kick, I think, was after the declaration of the break.
So we're all square going into that final round. Everything to play for. Servet is starting to get a little bit reckless on these back kicks. Alexei's getting aware of it. He's stepping to the side, allowing Servet to overextend. And it's whether Alexei can maybe get over with his chop, maybe try and pick up a gap, allow Servet to keep winding himself up, frustrate himself, and that's where Alexei's opportunities are going to come. But he's done very well to slow down the middle part of that match.
It did. That was very tactical. It was great control, great play, slowed it down. Thwarted Tazagul's movements in a little bit, calmed it down, equalised the match. All to play for in the third round. Whoever wins this deserves that title of world champion. Denisenko takes a deep breath, puts his head guard on.
Alexei's 2 minutes from being the first male Russian world champion in Russia.
But before that, he's got to defeat the Olympic gold medalist. Servet Tazagul goes in with a punch.
And if you're going to create that kind of history, what kind of opponent would you want a face-off? Servet is number one, the hardest, but will probably be the best person to have a silver if you're going to take that title for you.
It's all to play for. 7-7. A little bit of a slower start as you would anticipate after on the final round. It would be incredible if this went to golden point. That really truly would be a golden point.
It went to golden point in that European Championships in Baku.
Denisenko taking control, slowing the pace down. Leading off the front leg, looking for the headshot. In this instance, we don't mind this too much, the foot fencing. It's good tactical and strategic, but it's not dominating the match.
1 minute. Who's going to take the match by its horns? Another attempt to spin by Servet.
Crowd getting behind Denisenko.
45 seconds.
Players are ready to explode into action. Tazgul tries a back kick again. Denisenko seems to have the measure of him now, slowing it down. He's taking control.
It's a back kick
and a
for
punch.
Servet.
Tazgul scores. Didn't see that last one. Tazgul leads 10-7.
Can
Denisenko's
get
going
it back?
going high, goes down to the
Right.
floor. May get
Congo, fall in, 10 seconds. Can he get it back?
It's going high, goes to the body. He looks really tired. He's looking tired. Warning to Tazgul. He won't be too concerned about headshot. Headshot, surely.
Last 10 seconds. The
He's
referees
appealing
can't
it,
stand up.
signaling.
The
He said,
referees.
yeah. We can't see that, it's off screen, but one of the judges was there. There's about 4 seconds it took for that to register that the appeal was being made.
We're into the final 10 seconds. The Russian coach has lost his video replay card, but there is a rule that says
If
the
a
corner judges can stand up and appeal.
The corner judge can actually ask for the video replay themselves or discuss the point, and they seem to be doing that.
I think for sure they'll take it to a video replay. Because it was close. No,
What's happening? Because the time is not right.
The time
is not right.
The time says 0.
So that's the end of the match. If they are not declaring the point to Denisenko, that is the end of the match. Servet Tazgul is world champion, and that's the end of the match. If there's no video, if there's no points and change awards there, he's declaring the end of the match. That is it. Servet Tazgul is world champion. Servet Tazgul is world champion.
And that is highly disappointed the Russian crowd.
Denisenko seemed to score with that kick. One of the judges declared they thought there was a point, 3 points. They're celebrating. What an amazing match. An insane finish. What an absolutely insane finish. Denisenko seemed to have stole it from... He seemed to have got that equaliser, but no. It wasn't awarded. The referee saw it differently. They didn't do the video replay. The point stood. Servet Tazgul is world champion for Turkey. The Olympic gold medalist takes again the world championship. What an amazing match. Luke, what do you think? You're in disbelief,
I'm in disbelief. There's a couple of situations in that match. The start where the referee made the decision on the Kallio.
We'll have to agree to differ on that one, but go ahead, yeah. And then the end, the last
that
shot.
Last one, I felt for sure they would have took it to a video replay. It was in the last 10 seconds. It looked close. It was a match-defining situation.
The last time I saw Servet Tazgul running with a flag like that was in London 2012.
I can see Alexei is thanking the Russian crowd before they head home.
That was a great match. It was a great match. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a shame that it ended that way, because it was such a great match, and I'm not going to take anything away from Servet Tazgul. It looked from our position that there was a headshot there to the face, so it wouldn't have been scored by the PSS head guard, but it definitely looked like there was impact to the face. One of the judges clearly thought there was impact to the face, put his hand up, called. The other judges didn't see it that way, and the points stood as they were. It was too late then. That was the end of the time. Servet Tazgul declared world champion for Turkey. However you look at that, Taekwondo, great match. That is what we want to see. By far the best final we have seen so far here in Chelyabinsk.
It's definitely going to be the most talked about match so far. Chips.
I'd like to see that last instant. I don't think we've shown that yet on the great camaraderie between the players there, but as we're watching the action down below as they're preparing for the medal ceremony, I wonder if we actually got a replay on that. Whew. What an amazing match. There's legendary Kukun Chung celebrating. He got a smile on his face. He was happy with that Taekwondo result, that Taekwondo game. That's what we want to see. Disappointed crowd. They wanted the first Russian gold medal. They were so close to it. One kick difference. Did that kick happen? I'm sure we'll see that lots of replays and we'll have lots of discussions in the future about that. But Servet Tazagul, Olympic champion, and now once again world champion. Alexei Denisenko, very much the man of the moment. Very well deserved to be in this final. Did he do enough? Not quite this time. Takes a silver medal. Jose Antonio Rosillo Antenchia played a very different game, but again all credit to the Spanish athlete taking the bronze medal, along with Shin Dong-young from Korea. Great action from a great category. And the athletes are just preparing for the awarding ceremony. Some great action today in the -68kg division. And Servet Tazagul, world champion. The athletes are just getting ready to go onto the stage for the presentation.
Мы начинаем церемонию награждения в мужской весовой категории до 68 килограммов.
Awarding ceremony is just about to get underway. I'd like to thank Luke Cook for his expert analysis and co-commentary today.
Thank you for having me, Mike. That was a pleasure to see it from this angle.
That was a great semis, great finals. We really enjoyed that. And again, thanks for your insight and knowledge. Presentation has been made by WTF Council member, Professor Kuk-Yun Chung, himself a gold medalist at the Olympic Games in 1988, and when Taekwondo made its debut and demonstration sport in the home nation of Seoul, Korea. Professor Kuk-Yun Chung has just been undertaking a European tour, visiting several nations including the UK, where he's visited Sheffield Hallam University, Quest Taekwondo in the UK, conducting seminars. Presenting medal there to his countryman, Shin Dong-young. A young man, not too happy with the bronze medal, but with a lot of to come in the future, we're sure. Jose Antonio Rosillo Antenchia also takes the bronze medal.
Representing the Russian Federation, Alexei
Denisenko, silver medal. I'm sure some words of support there from Professor Chung. who appreciates, who really is, as well as being a great taekwondo master, is also a great fan of dynamic taekwondo. And Tazagul, world champion again. What an amazing athlete, what an amazing man. Great victory for taekwondo today. Also say Mr. Ali Sain presented with a coaching award. That's the president of the Turkish Federation, Mr. Metin Sahin, brother of the Turkish coach. He'll be delighted. Metin Sahin, president of the Turkish Federation with over 300,000 members. Turkey officially is the second sport of, taekwondo is the second sport of Turkey after football. And he's delighted with Tazagul. Great result for Turkey. Gold in the men's division and silver in the female division.
Please stand for the national anthem of Turkey.
Дамы и господа, звучит гимн Турции. Мы просим вас встать.
And Owen Blunt in the UK, a big favourite, a fan of Tazagul, tweeted us earlier about this match, and he'll be pleased with that result, along with the Turkish Taekwondo Organisation and the World Taekwondo Federation. Join us again tomorrow for more action from the World Taekwondo Championships here in Chelyabinsk, Russia.
Чемпионат проходит при поддержке Всемирной Федерации